All right, so here we are. We're in the summertime in Massachusetts. A lot of people taking vacations. It's right before the 4th of July. So many things are going on, and people going on vacation. I'm going away on vacation, and we say, you know what? We just want to say hi to everyone. We haven't seen you in a little bit, so we want to put this out there and just talk a little bit about the 4th of July here in Massachusetts. Of course, with the birth of the country, we get really excited here about 4th of July. It's a really, really great experience. There's so many things going on. I don't even know where to start. I think that, of course, the first thing is like the big fireworks display. It's usually at the Hatch Shell at the Esplanade, right on the Charles River. The Boston Symphony Orchestra plays. I mean, it's incredible. The fireworks are going off right on the Charles River. If you're lucky enough to have a boat, you can actually go into right on the Charles River. You actually have to come from the ocean, go in this lock system, brings you the fresh water. You come over, park underneath. It's an amazing experience. If you do have a boat, be prepared to get on the Charles River by 2 in the afternoon. Don't expect to get off the Charles till 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a brutal traffic experience as far as boating is concerned. So that's my little tip of the day when it comes to boating as far as the 4th of July. So things are a little bit different this year. The show is actually, the fireworks show is going to be out in Western Massachusetts, where Tanglewood is. We've talked about that in a different video, but they're going to be doing, the Pops are going to be playing out there, doing the Boston Symphony Orchestra, referred to as the Boston Pops. They have a great show. I love listening to them. I'm a big Star Wars guy, so I get to hear the Star Wars songs, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I mean, the list goes on and on of all these awesome songs. What's interesting around the city is there's all different events that happen. So come check out Boston this weekend, and you're going to see arts and craft fairs all over the place. Go to Downtown Crossing. You can get there via one of the trains. We talked about that in a different video, but that's a great place to go. Just check out different vendors. Another really cool thing that I like, and it's a weird thing, but the USS Constitution. So the USS Constitution is parked right outside the back door in Boston Harbor. It goes out once a year, kind of turns around, comes back in. Sometimes they go out when the tall ships come in town. That's a whole nother thing. When that happens, we're actually going to go out on site and we'll actually see all the tall ships come in. So Tyler doesn't know about that yet. He's not with me today. That's why we have a different background, completely different setup. So this is, like I said, a little bit different of a video here. But the Constitution, really cool. They'll go out to the harbor. They'll do a 21-gun salute. Really impressive. Old Ironside. Gotta love that piece of history. The other thing that's really cool is they will read right down in Government Center. They'll read the Declaration of Independence. So I think it's a really interesting experience to go back in time, understand really how the country was formed and what that Declaration of Independence was really all about. So if we stop and think about that as far as history is concerned, really, really amazing. Not going to have the egotistical, hey, Massachusetts, we were the birth of everything, even though I've said it 20 times. But just as far as the country's concerned, that's a really cool experience just to go through and listen to what those men had written. There was women involved too, but listen to what they had written and what they signed their names to, right? That was an interesting experience in history. Another thing that I think is great, like I said, is the fireworks display. As far as fireworks is concerned, I love the fact, so Boston Harbor, right? So this is going to be weird as far as I'm drawing the different areas of Massachusetts, right? But you have Boston here, then you have a couple little harbors and bays. Well, there's a town called Winthrop, which is kind of on this little bay, right? And what is awesome about that is all these communities are shooting the fireworks off all around the same time. So you just you can span looking this way oh my gosh, fireworks, 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 right? And then you realize you're that town has a lot of money, their fireworks are still going, that town's not doing too well, their fireworks stopped, these guys are still going 45 minutes later, that's a high-class community, lots of money, look at all their fireworks. So that's a lot of fun, and I think my favorite thing, I bring up the boating world, I'm not a boater. We had a family member that had a boat, so we were able to do a couple things, but they have the Inner Boston Harbor boat parade for 4th of July. So that's really fun too for people that have boats. You could dress it up, red, white, and blue, go bananas, have lots of fun. So, that's just in the nutshell, really fast. 4th of July in Massachusetts, specifically around the Boston area. A little bit of Tanglewood this year just because of what's happened. But, happy birthday to America. All right, so we just want to get out there, the weird time of year, people are taking vacations, we're taking vacations. We just want to say hi to everyone. Listen, you have any questions about coming to Massachusetts, whether it's fireworks, relocating, visiting, whatever it is, give us a call, give us a text, shoot us something on Facebook. You have questions, we have answers. When it comes to Massachusetts, we've always got your back.